So for breakfast, we had a homemade English muffin sandwich with a turkey sausage, a piece of egg, a little bit of cheddar cheese. Got 2 protein waffles, of course, my staple. Got some fat-free, sugar-free Greek yogurt, a banana, and some coffee. So for our snack before we go to the gym, we're gonna have a Quest bar and to get some extra protein in. I'm gonna have a bagel. It's a wheat bagel, so a lot more healthier, have a lot more fiber. And we're doing half just so we can save calories. Then we're gonna put a little bit of whipped cream cheese on here. And the whipped option is always a little bit less in calories. The regular option is like, I think like 60, 70 to 80 calories versus this is 50 calories or 2 tablespoons. So we're saving calories getting the whipped version of cream cheese. It tastes almost exactly the same anyway. And we're gonna have a Fuji apple too. So yeah, and yeah. Familia, we are headed to the gym. It is currently 11:15, so we'll probably get there around 11:30-ish. But we're feeling pretty fucking good today. We got enough sleep, had a pretty good breakfast, had a healthy snack prior, and then we have our Alani, our white girl wine cooler as a pre-workout caffeine drink, as you guys know. And this is cherry twist. I've never tried this flavor, so let's see how it stacks up to the other flavors. Right now I got peach being the best flavor, so let's taste this one. That's pretty damn good. Damn, I think this might be better than peach, guys. And as you guys know, I love to eat peaches, but that is pretty fucking good. It's a pretty close battle. I'll decide later. But like I said, we're going to the gym. We got full body pull today. Like I said, I'm feeling good. My joints are feeling good. I'm just feeling overall pretty fucking good. I'm ready to go fucking kill myself in the gym today. I think that taking that day off on Sunday and taking off, I think I took off last Wednesday or Tuesday, I think it did my body wonders. And guys, I know I'm the person that always says team those days off, and you don't need to take a day off. You can take a recovery day, and you know what I'm saying, and still exercise. But guys, if you're like really burned out, like seriously, if you're really burned out, like me, who goes to work in the morning, early hours in the morning, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and moving heavy ass shit all fucking day, and then also, having to go work out for 2 hours, and then I'm renovating a house, which is a lot of work, a lot of lifting, a lot of bending, you know what I'm saying, and then help my buddy move a fucking vending machine too. Like, you're somebody that's doing a lot of manual labor, or you're using your body a lot, and you're crouching and leaning over and bending over and all that stuff a lot. Sometimes, a day off is warranted. As long as you eat healthy that day, or eat, relatively healthy, try to do your best. If you take a day off because you're so burnt out, it's totally fine. And I gotta remind myself of that all the time too, because I'm the person that I'm like, I can't miss a day. I gotta go. I need to work out. I need to get that mental boost of fucking exercise and all that stuff. But sometimes it's just not worth it. You feel me? Sometimes you just really need a day off, and it's totally fine. And they'll do your body wonders, right? And I have this thing in my head that I'm trying to fix, that because I have this thing in my head, like, if I eat, I need to exercise. If I eat, I need to exercise. And it's kind of like this thing that like I'm kind of like, I won't say punishing myself because with exercise, because what I'm eating, but I have this, especially in the cut, right? Like, I'm in this cut, so I'm like, if I eat something, I need to make sure I'm at a calorie deficit, so I had to exercise and eat a certain amount of calories, stuff like that. And sometimes I'm like, get in my head, like, fuck, I ate this much food, or I ate that today, and I didn't exercise, or I didn't move around this much. Now I'm like feeling bad about myself and getting mad, and you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm behind, all that stuff. And don't get like that. Don't be like that. Sometimes your body just needs more food. Sometimes your body needs more food on certain days, and that's totally fine. Your body will tell you, and sometimes, it is what it is. Don't be like me. It's a little bit, I don't have an ED. I don't have body dysmorphia. Nothing like that. I don't think I do, at least. Maybe I do. You guys comment below and tell me. But I think since I'm challenging myself so much with this cut, that I'm kind of hard on myself with food I eat, selections of food, and if I don't exercise enough, or I don't feel like I did enough to burn calories or whatever, then I feel bad. I feel like I'm behind. So I just want to kind of let you guys know the inside of my brain and how I'm feeling like with that stuff. But you know what I'm saying? I'm super active regardless if I don't move around. Like I said, my job, moving around a lot, my job, and you know, helping fix this house up. There's a lot of moving around, and since I'm up at like 3 o'clock in the morning anyway, me being up from 3 to say possibly 8 or 3 a.m. to 8 or 9 p.m. That's a ton of hours. That's what, like 16, 17 hours to be up. So if it's the fact that I'm up that many hours in a day, I'm burning a lot of calories anyway, just by moving around and fidgeting and, you know, walking upstairs and picking up my son and all that stuff. So I'm burning a lot of calories in that 17-hour period regardless. So I have to remind myself, like, bro, you've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 8 p.m., bro. You've moved around a lot. You had a decent enough workout. You went to work. You helped in this house. So you probably burnt a lot of calories anyway, right? You've gotten well over 10,000 steps today. So it's just something I had to fucking remind myself of. But I'm ready to fucking crush this workout, guys. I'm happy to try. I'm ready to turn my hamstrings. That's something I never say at all. Like I hate hamstrings, so that's how good I feel. Is I'm ready to turn my hamstrings, just crush my hamstrings. I'm ready to, you know, crush my back and my thighs. I'm ready to just do what I can do today at the gym. I'm ready to get this cardio done because cardio is the key for me to lose this weight and get shredded and get cut. And I'm doing a good job regardless if I feel like I hit a plateau. I fucking do better. I'm doing a good job. The way I know that I'm doing a good job with my cut is I'm starting to see like veins or a vein in my quad, which I haven't seen a vein in my quad for a very long time. And that means that I'm getting leaner and leaner and leaner by the week. And if you start seeing fucking, you know, veins or vascularity in your lower body, in your legs, like your calves and your quads, like me, it means that your legs are starting to get pretty lean. So that is good enough for me. And I weighed myself. I'm kind of scared to weigh myself. So I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow and see what I'm weighing, because I know I've been kind of eating. I haven't eaten perfectly, so I know I got a lot of water weight. But my body looks good. You know, sometimes it's not about the weight. It's about how you look, because your weight fluctuates with water and all that shit. So we're going to be all right. But I'm going to finish drinking this shit. I'm probably going to have to take a shit. But as I always say, guys, you know, make sure you get out and fucking be active today. Go for a walk. Go for a jog. Go for a bike. Go for a hike. Go for a swim. You know, go rollerblade. Go roller skate. Go do something. I don't give a fuck what it is. Be active. You know, get into your fitness. Burn some calories. Do something that's going to get you moving today. I don't want you guys laying around sitting on a couch or sitting in your chair, gaming chair, playing World of Warcraft or nothing like that, guys. I want you to be fucking beast. Go move around. Life is short. We're trying to prolong our life as long as possible. We only get one time on this earth, and be happy and be grateful that God blessed you with that life, and fulfill your life. And that means making sure your health is good. Health is wealth. So make sure you guys get out and fucking kill it today, crush it today, be active, and yeah. So I'll see you guys in the gym. I told you guys it was going to strike, and it did, and look where I am. So we are starting off on the Stairmaster for some cardio, doing first. And then we're going right into a pull day. As you guys know, I love doing pull-ups at least once a week for my vertical movement. And as you guys see, I'm starting off with some NutriGrip pull-ups, and me and that old man is having a competition. That guy over there is having a really good negative. Great job. That is phenomenal. I want to shut that guy out if I ever see him again. But my negatives aren't too bad either. It was a pretty good job on the assisted pull-up machine. I'm really giving that guy credit. But credit to me too. Taking our time. 1, 2, 3. 3-second negative. Really good. Really trying to get that lap pump, as you guys know. And taking our time, trying to milk out as many reps as possible, just because it's my only vertical movement for the day. And then we're going to superset it, as you guys know, with some hamstring curls. I am trying to destroy and grow my hamstrings. This is one of my weakest parts of my body. You guys already know if you've been tuning in. So I believe the hamstring curl machine is one of the best machines for your hamstrings. And as you guys can see, I am taking my time on the ascension up We'll see how many seconds. 1, 2, about 3 second negative. 1, 2, 3. And then I should probably pause a little bit at the bottom, but it's all good. My form is pretty good. If I want to get a little bit of a better stretch, I can lean a little bit more forward, and then I can probably stretch up a little bit better, but all good, pretty good reps. I'm fucking hamstrings are fucking burning, not gonna lie. And then here we go with our second set of our pull-ups. And as you guys can see, I switch my grip. I like to go back and forth between overhand grip and neutral grip. You can do either. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but it just keeps it interesting and keeps it fun for me to do it. And it hits different parts of your lats. Honestly, I think the best part or best grip for your lats is a neutral grip. But if you do a little bit wider with the overhand grip, you get some of your rhomboids and all that stuff. So either grip works best for you. Do the one that you enjoy the most, but I always try to get at least one neutral grip and at least one overhand grip. I'll need to start doing some underhand gripping for either pull-ups or lat pull down or something, just to get that grip. I think the underhand grip is a little bit worse. It helps you. The biceps helps you a lot because with underhand supination grip, your biceps kind of take over. So if you're trying to get a little bit of extra bicep work, or you're trying to have your biceps help you a little bit, just so you can take less stress and emphasis off your lats, or less effort off your lats, and to max it out, then you can do the supination grip. And the supination grip is underhand, of course. It's like you have a bowl of soup and you have to have your hand on its upside. So that's why it's called supination. That's not why, but that's what helps me remember what supination is. And as you guys can see, our next set of hamstring curls. And this shit is already fucking burning. This is only my second set, and my hamstrings are already on fire. Now, I did do 2 warm-up sets before I did these sets. Always warm-up sets, if you guys don't know. But yeah, and here we go. Third set of our pull-ups. Neutral grip, taking our time, getting a great stretch at the bottom, just like that. The lighting's a little bit too dark. I have been playing and adjusting lighting just to see how it looks and how my videos. I'm trying to give you guys the best content, so I think this is a little bit too dark, but I think some of my other shots have been pretty good lately, once I found another new trick for the filming. And yeah, taking our time, getting a great stretch at the bottom with the lats. My lats are absolutely on fire. I'm only doing 3 sets of these pull-ups, and a man's working. Since I'm getting lighter and lighter, I can do more and more reps, and my back's getting stronger. And here we go, third set of our hamstring curls, taking our time, great stretch. You guys already know what we do. I need a retwist because the brother is looking pretty rough, not gonna lie. I posted the other day, and this guy slid up, is like, "Hey bro, let me cut your hair, let me line you up." I'm like, damn, does my hair look that fucking bad? So I need to go to the barbershop, or at least I need to take care of it myself. I haven't got a hairline or cut in over a month, so I am kind of looking kind of caveman-esque. So we need to get that taken care of as soon as possible, so a brother can go to the gym and look fancy, look clean cut, and professional. But my hamstrings are on fucking fire right now. I fucking hate training these motherfuckers so much. If you are somebody who likes training motherfucking hamstrings, you are a fucking psycho. I swear to God. Nobody likes training hamstrings except for psychos and sociopaths. And then here we go, next movement. We're doing some Smith machine bent over rows, and as you guys know, I love doing Smith machine bent over rows. I love doing bent over rows with the barbell too. I feel like makes me feel more like a beast, because I'm like, grunting, and feeling like a fucking Neanderthal. But in reality, a Smith machine is a great option because it takes away the stability portion. You don't have to, stabilize your body as much, and then you can focus more on the rowing part, and it gives you a little bit of a better stretch, in my opinion, at the bottom, and you can control a little bit better, and you can go a little bit lighter and still get a great stretch of your lats, a great stretch of your rhomboids, and just a great pump of your traps as well. It's a great back movement for your entire back, and using the Smith machine just helps you get that overall great hypertrophy, because a lot of people, when they do barbell, they don't necessarily they kind of ego lift and try to lift too much, and the Smith machine kind of helps with that. And as you guys can see, we're doing some lying hamstring curls as well, and really taking our time on the negative. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about a 4-second negative, maybe 4.5 seconds, almost close to 5. I'm really trying to stretch those hammies out. My hamstring definition isn't the greatest, just because I hold a lot of fat for some reason in my hamstrings and in my ass. So the back portion of my body, I hold the most fat in, like in my back and my ass and my hamstrings. So we're trying to lean up so we can see more definition of my hamstrings. Now my hamstrings, from this angle, it doesn't look like they're non-existent, but I do have hamstring definition. It's just an angle. And guys, don't look at my ass. Don't be pervs. I'm just kidding. Do what the fuck you want. If that's why you come to my channel, then I guess everybody comes for a reason, right? So here we go. Second set of our bent over rows and taking our time trying to get a great stretch. And if you guys don't know, or people that do know who've watched my videos, I always will do drop sets. Usually I love doing drop sets. I like to use my energy, most of my energy for the heavier weight before I do lighter weight. So this has been a drop set. So has the lying curls, and so was the seated curls too for my hamstrings. You can't really do a drop set with pull-ups unless you like somehow doing it weighted. I mean, you can wear a weighted vest, which I mean, I guess can kind of help with that. Like, or you can, I guess, put a belt around and put some weight around your waist or something like that. Like, there's ways that you can load a freaking pull-up, but you know, most of the time it's not something that you're gonna do, but you can, because I mean, most people can't really do pull-ups, and then if you can't do pull-ups, most people can't do a lot of pull-ups, and then another thing, a lot of people can't do, you know, great form pull-ups too. So it's already challenging itself, and you have to pull your own weight up, and a lot of people can't do that anyway. So that's why pull-ups are usually a great exercise regardless if you don't do it weighted or not. So focus on trying to get, you know, your pull-ups without weight first, and then if you become really advanced, then you can start doing that. But as you guys can see, second set of hamstring curls, taking our time, getting a great stretch. Guys, am I the only person who gets like a freaking a calf pump when I do lying hamstring curls? This is just me. Am I doing them wrong or something like that? Because it's more so when I'm like starting to burn out and starting to get tired, my hamstrings starting to kind of fatigue, and then I think my calves kind of take over. So comment below if you get like kind of like a slight calf pump when you're doing lying hamstring curls. Maybe I need to do something different, but yeah. And here we go, last set of our bent over rows, the lightest set. And we're taking our time, trying to get as many rows as we can, close to failure. And if you look at my back looks pretty wide. I got a nice like little V shape, like I got nice traps. So I'm happy with my back development right now. And my back has came a long way. My back has been one of the parts of my body that needed a lot of work. Like I've always had a huge, strong back, but it hasn't really been defined or hasn't really been like super cut up. So like it's getting a lot more definition. It's getting a lot more cuts, and I'm very happy with the process of training my back lately. So when we are at the weight we want to be at, it's going to be nice to do, you know, a back pose and start posing and learn how to flex your back, because, you know, I don't really know how to do that yet. So a lot of this stuff is still a learning process, guys. I do know a lot when it comes to the gym. I do know a lot when it comes to nutrition. I do know a lot when it comes to health. But, you know, it's always something you still can learn. You never know everything, and there's always things that are different and changing in the literature for, you know, health and fitness science and all that stuff. So I'm always updating and learning new things when it comes to the gym and it comes to the kitchen. So as long as, you know, I'm going to educate you as much as I possibly can. I'm going to try to give you the best information always. And if something changes, I will let you guys know what I found or what a new thing I learned. So I always will be upfront and honest with you guys, regardless of the situation or the topic on this channel. When I start doing seated content, like at home and stuff like that, I'm going to be 100% real with you guys too. So, but yeah, last set of our hamstring curls, getting a great stretch of those things. And then to really tax our back a little bit, we're doing some stiff arm lat pull down standing. And I love this exercise. It's one of the best exercises, especially if you're trying to tax and cook your lats. I usually do this like one of my last movements for my lats if I'm doing it in a given session or, you know, given day. But you don't always have to do that. You can go heavier and, you know, do this in the replace of, like, say a lat pull down or a pull up or, you know, a different vertical movement. This is technically vertical movement because you're starting at the top and you're going down. So, you know, you're not necessarily pulling as much, but you're kind of pushing down and hit your lat. So since you're pushing down, it's kind of a push movement. Technically, you're going to hit a little bit of your triceps. So if you're hitting your triceps, or if your triceps kind of getting, you know, a little bit burnt out or a little bit sore, that's because, you know, it's kind of a hybrid of a push movement and a pull movement. So you're going to hit, you know, your triceps and your lats at the same time. And then in honor of Dr. Mike, we're doing some lying bicep curls, taking our time at the bottom, getting a great stretch. We see 1, 2, 3. And then if you hold it down there just a little bit, you're gonna get your biceps going to stretch a lot. So I should probably hold it a little bit longer, probably for like 1.5 to 2 seconds, and then you're gonna get a great stretch of those biceps. And this shit is fucking challenging. It's one of the best bicep movements I've done and put in my program, and I advise you guys to put this in your own program as well. I'm telling you, Dr. Mike is on to something with this. I don't know why people haven't done this for forever. I'm pretty sure somebody has done this, but like Dr. Mike is the one that, I'm talking about Dr. Mike Israetel. I'm here on YouTube. But he's the one that kind of made this exercise famous, and it's just a great exercise. And then we're supersetting those two with some face pulls just to get a little bit of rear delt work. I love doing rope pulls for my rear delts. Great movement. Very easy to set up. And then try to get the longest rope you can in the gym, because it allows you to have a full range of motion, and it allows you to go back and allows you to stretch forwards as far as possible. So that's what I would say. But great rear delt movement. You don't necessarily have to train your rear delts all the time, especially if you're doing things like bent over rows, lat pull downs, you're doing T-bar rows and stuff like that. You're going to hit your rear delts individually anyway with those pulling motions. But if you're trying to, you got really weak rear delts, or you don't have good rear delt definition, then it's okay to do like at least one isolation movement for your rear delts, but they're not necessarily needed per se. It's just like how your front delt, you don't necessarily need to train your front delt as much, because with any pressing movement, with like bench press or dumbbell press or incline press, you're going to hit your front delt anyway, because your front delt is getting taxed with those. So a lot of times you don't have to train your front delts at all, because they're overdeveloped anyway. If you enjoy training your front delts, totally fine, go ahead. But it's kind of similar to rear delt if you're doing enough pulling movements. But here we go. Next set of our stiff arm pull down. And I'm just taking our time trying to stretch forward. Probably need to keep my head down just a little bit, just so I can focus on the stretch at the top. But our lats are getting pumped up. I got a lot of back sweat. We are feeling good right now. Like I said, I'm just doing the best I can, trying to rep out as much as I can, and trying to just get a great pump on my lats. And that's what we're doing right now. So I'm starting to get challenged just a little bit. And then here we go, next set of our lying curls, and getting a great stretch. You guys look at my face, like you can see it's challenging just by looking at my face. And again, a great stretch at the bottom. There we go. Stretch. And guys, this is, you can do a lighter weight with these. You're going to get more reps. You can do a heavy weight. Honestly, it's really up to you guys. It's really up to you how you train your biceps and how you train your smaller muscles, like your biceps, your triceps, and your calves, and all that stuff. Some people thrive on heavier movements, and some people thrive on lighter movements. Now, I will say, if you're start off light with your biceps, because you want to make sure your biceps are strong, and make sure those ligaments in your biceps are strong too, because you don't want to start off too heavy, and then your shit fucking just rips off the bone. You know what I'm saying? So if you're starting off new with biceps, probably best to do them lighter. Some people can get away with training them a little bit heavier. Everybody's a little bit different. And then here we go, our next set of our face pulls, and it's kind of a bad angle, but as you guys can see, pulling back, and then I should be like kind of stretching forward, trying to get that great stretch. So there we go. Not the best, but not the worst. I can do a little bit better with the forearm, but it's all good. I'm still getting a great pump at the bottom. And also, my rear delts are already kind of taxed, because we already did pull-ups, and we, did some bent over rows with Smith machine. So very pretty sore already, but this is just more so, a little extra whipped cream on the top. And yeah, face pulls. I want to try something else. I've been doing these a lot, kind of getting stale. I do enjoy it, but it is what it is. And here we go, our last set of our stiff arm push downs. And I keep my head down, keep my chest high, should probably keep my chest a little bit flatter, and then take my time getting a great stretch. I'll probably go up a little bit slower, and I'll probably go up a little bit further too. I should probably put the pin up a little bit higher, but it's all good. Our lats are definitely cooked. You can kind of see my lats through my shirt a little bit. And you guys, you see the shirt, Hogwarts alumni. Great. Let's look at the camera, hella weird. Great shirt. Guys, if you're Harry Potter fans, let me know your house. I am a natural born Slytherin, so don't get on my bad side. I know it looks like a Gryffindor shirt, but guys, I'm Team Slytherin all the way. I'm not evil, so don't think I'm evil. But comment below what your house is in Harry Potter. All right, so mine's Slytherin. So Tell me what you think your house would be. And then here we go. Last set of our lying curls. Getting a great stretch of those biceps, taking our time. There we go. At the bottom, boom. And my biceps are pretty taxed. And you guys can probably hear my son in the background screaming. He's watching Elmo or something. So he's pretty happy. So if that's what you hear, that's what you hear. You know, I don't have a filming or audio booth yet. So one day I'll be able to, do that. So, but yeah, my son's in there having fun. But biceps are getting a great pump. I'm getting a great sweat, getting a great workout. It's been pretty fun, been pretty challenging. Biceps on fire. And then, like, you see I'm kind of like letting it hang a little bit at the bottom. Let's see if I do it again. Let's see. So right here, just let it sit there for a couple of seconds. I'm gonna get a great stretch, man, a nasty stretch. And then here we go, last set of our face pulls. And yeah, I'm not gonna bore you with the details of these. You guys already know what I'm doing with these, so yeah. And to finish up with some more cardio, we got a daily elliptical for 30 minutes. I'm trying to make sure my cut's going well, so I'm doing a little bit more extra cardio than I usually would, which is totally fine. On the cut, you gotta make sure you eat enough food. And then we're gonna do a cool down walk too. I am drenched, I am sweating. And then I'm gonna show you guys my pump. Like, look at this, I'm looking really good. I've lost weight and I look like I've gained muscle. So that's what happens when you go on the cut and you eat enough protein. You can gain a little bit of muscle on a cut. So I'm looking pretty good. My chest looks pretty solid. My arms, my delts, everything looks pretty good. My abs look pretty nice. And this is me bloated, so I cannot wait to see how we're gonna look at the end of this cut. I'm looking pretty fucking good. I can't even lie. What you guys think? I'm looking pretty good, guys. Dad bod where? I'm here to destroy dad bods. We don't do dad bods here. We do flexion and we do buff swollenness over here. What's up, y'all? We are leaving the gym. As you guys can see, I'm in new clothing because I took a shower because I smell like fucking ass. And I got my hair down just because I'm tired of it being back. But let's talk about this workout. Our workout was pretty good. I had a really pretty decent pull day. I kind of got done faster than I thought, but I kept everything at 3 sets. I didn't go 4 sets. I kept everything at 3 sets just because with every muscle group, I'm doing it 3 times a week anyway. So do I really need to do more than 6 to 9 sets in a given day, right? So I'm kind of cutting down on the amounts of sets I'm doing each day and kind of stretching it out over the course of the week so I can recover better and so I can do less. I think that's a smart thing to do. I don't want to overtrain and overwork myself and feel burnt out because of fitness, because of work, because of me working on this house. So I think that's a smart thing. And the good news is this fucking camera is fucking shaky because of this fucking terrible road, Davenport. But the good news is we were able to get some cardio done, which is nice. Sorry for the shaky camera, guys. But we were able to get some cardio done. We got 40 minutes of cardio, so I'm happy about that. I'm fucking starving because every time I do cardio and after a while, I'm really hungry because it burns more calories and weights. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy with my weight training today and I look pretty good. I feel myself, as you guys saw after the gym, how my body looking in. Looks pretty good. Like I said, I still hit a little bit of plateau. So we're gonna, dial in really on the diet, really on the cardio. We're gonna make sure we do that shit so we can get to our goal of 180 pounds. And so, so we can be shredded. But all together, today was a pretty good day at the gym. I got enough sleep, I got enough food, I got enough rest, and that's probably why today was pretty good. So I'm going to go get some food. I am starving today. So yeah, but guys, like I always say, guys, get your ass up and go exercise. Don't be lazy. Fuck the haters. I will see you guys as soon as I get food. So for our next meal, we're gonna have Chipotle because I have errands to run, and this has brown rice actually. Brown rice, black beans. We also have double steak because we need some extra protein today because we had a pretty intense workout. And I'm hungry as fuck. And some pico de gallo and just some lettuce. No cheese, no sour cream. Just keep it simple. Keep the calories lower. Heavy ass fucking, got like drywall and rocks and shit in here into this damn truck. So we're gonna unload some trash and old rugs. Kind of hard to see, but I'm cutting up this rug because it's old, nasty, and needs to be replaced. So, yeah. We got all the carpet and the foam underneath. Some of it stuck to the ground because the house is so old. But, you know, still a work in progress. At least I got the carpet up. So as you can see, got all the carpet, well, most of the carpet in the truck. I'm gonna find a place to unload this pretty soon. Pretty tight. And here's the foam that's underneath. It's pretty gross. So for our next meal, we're gonna have one of these Lean Cuisines. This is like a pre-meal before a dinner because I've been fucking pulling carpet and shit up. Like just you guys saw, I'm very tired. It is chicken and sweet barbecue sauce. 240 calories, not too bad. 16 grams of protein, decent. And mashed potatoes as well. So I'm probably just gonna mix this shit up. And then fat-free, sugar-free Greek yogurt, high protein, 15 grams of protein. So, yep. I gotta eat on the road, but as you guys can see, I already started eating. I got 2 tacos with some ground beef, 93.7, and some black beans in there mixed with the meat. And then I got some Spanish rice. This is about a cup and a half, only about 250 calories. And some high fiber, low carb tortillas. So this entire meal was about 550 calories. And for dessert, we had this strawberry pop. It's only 100 calories and some sugar-free Jello.
It's time to work now. Work, work, work. It's time to work out. Work, work.